Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Some of you getting a little rain this morning, but relatively speaking, today's probably the lower chance, much higher chances coming our way, actually for tomorrow and then again for this weekend. Now, there is a front situated in central Kansas to northern Missouri, and there's a pretty good deal of rain along that. And it's actually been a little bit of flooding there just northeast of Wichita. Now, we're going to see widely scattered activity, but I think some breaks in the clouds today as well. And notice the line down here in central Texas. That's ahead of what used to be a hurricane in the Pacific. So that will affect us primarily early tomorrow. Now, that front is not going to move much, but we may see just a little bit of an increase in rain this morning. And I think we're going to see a diminishing trend as we go through the afternoon. So pretty much anybody could see some showers. I think thunder and lightning would be extremely limited at this point. And again, I think some sunshine possible for some areas this afternoon. Here's 1 o'clock, and then there's going to be a lead wave of energy that comes up out of Tulsa or northern Oklahoma, kind of like this. And that may be enough to trigger a couple of thunderstorms again by, well, let's say, late afternoon, early evening, as it runs across areas primarily north of the interstate. There's 8 o'clock, and you'll notice bottom left of your screen, there's the next round of rain. Temps this morning, I tell you what, it has been amazingly warm. Our typical high now 66, a lot of us above that already. And with that in mind, even just a little bit of sun, that's going to put us well into the 70s yet again. In fact, 80s not out of the question for our southern counties. We had that yesterday. We're going to stay very mild again tonight, and then we'll be a little bit cooler tomorrow just because of the clouds and the rain. Now, as we look just a bit further ahead, here's 9 o'clock tonight, and we're going to have widespread rain down in Oklahoma, Texas, gradually pushing our way. That upper low looks to kind of go like this, and as it moves to our north, our lift will gradually weaken. So here's tomorrow morning. Best rain with this is going to be western Missouri and Arkansas, and then it dwindles with time. There's 10 a.m., and then there's not much left of it by the afternoon. Once again, some partial clearing is a possibility. Now, I want to show you this. First off, Friday is going to start very warm, but it's the last time we're going to be that warm. We will likely see temps jump into the 70s very quickly, and some models are indicating that areas down here from Harrison to West Plains and either side of that line could easily be into the 80s. But look at the drop-off. We could have a 30-degree plunge in temperatures. Now, it's all going to come down to the timing of the front, but a huge difference by late afternoon from, let's say, Stockton down through maybe West Plains. It is going to be a front that you feel. Now, here's Thursday morning's rain. As we go through time, that diminishes. Here comes the cold front. It probably won't have much more than a few scattered showers and storms with it. And again, a big temp difference. It gets south of us, but then the next wave of energy comes in from the southwest, and then you start pulling a south wind over the top of that, and that's going to bring rain. Now, it may not be all day. I would say the heavier rain focused on the second half of Saturday, and then the front finally begins to make its final push through. Sunday, some rain primarily behind the front, and that's going to be with temperatures in the 40s. Now, this is one model, so it's not gospel. There will be differences, of course, because anytime you're dealing with thunderstorm type stuff, you can have big ranges even just in small areas. But the point here is that the heaviest rain in this early round tomorrow will be in western Missouri through Saturday. You can see, again, west and central parts of the Ozarks. And then you tally it up through the end of the event by Monday morning. Yeah, there could be some pretty good rain amounts out there. Now, again, don't take these for absolutes. There will be some heavy rain in spots, other spots not nearly as much, but it's going to be a while after that before we get our next storm. So look at the 70s all the way through Friday, but it changes big time after that. In fact, it may change Friday afternoon for some of us, as I showed you. I don't expect any severe weather with this. Instability looks limited, but a little thunder over the weekend. Temperatures will continue to drop. So between Friday and Sunday, high temps are going down 30 degrees. Speaking of that, it's going to get cold next week. Temperatures looking to be in the 40s for Halloween and starting off with a hard freeze.